my neighbor. Church, your neighbor is not necessarily the person who is living very close to you. Your neighbor can be that beggar on the way that begged you for something. Listen to me, church. It's not all about your coming to church. It's about serving God, knowing God in spirit and in truth. That is Christianity. Christianity is practical. Christianity, you don't talk about being a Christian. You show that you are a Christian. You can talk about being a Christian. You can confess being a Christian. But are you living as a Christian? In the place where you live, you don't show love. In the church where you worship, you don't show love. Who are you? That person beside you is your neighbor. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor, you are my neighbor. We might not come from the same village. We might not come from the same house. But for the reason you are a child of God, you are my neighbor. Love have no loopholes. The young man shouted, who then is my neighbor? So Christ told him about the Samaritan. Christ was in this kind of situation when he went. The Bible says he said to the Lord, take this cup from me. He wanted the cup to pass. Take this cup from me. But there is something that made Christ to go ahead and pay the price for you and I. When he looked through time and eternity, he saw you and I. He agreed to go to the cross to die for us. So I said to myself, when Christ was on the cross, what was holding him? Just listen. It was not the nail that held him. It was not the cross that held him. What was holding Christ on the cross is love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. He would have decided to come down from the cross. He created the trees. He created the man that made the nails. But he said, no, I'm ready to go all the way. Love. The power of love.